It says, what hast thou to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon? These are ancient Hamite nations, Hamitic nations. You don't come from Ham, you come from Shem. O Tyre and Zidon, read on.
And all the coast of Palestine.
The Palestinians are who? The Arabs. It's about to tell you about the Atlantic slave trade. In the Atlantic slave trade, you had nations of people selling the Israelites. It was the Africans, the so-called, what you would call Africans, and what you would call the Arabs. Read on.
Will ye render me a recompense?
Read on.
And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Read on.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
They took the black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Read.
And have carried into your temples.
Read.
My goodly pleasant things.
Read on.
The children also of Judah.
The children of Judah, the black man.
And the children of Jerusalem.
Read on.
Have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Have they sold it to who?
Unto the Grecians.
So, Hamitic nations sold the Israelites unto the Grecians. Now, give me Exodus 11 and 7. Book of Exodus.
Hey, I got this. Hey, this is the Bible dictionary. This is Ham. Ham is the son of Noah, the youngest son of Noah. And it reads, Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood,
Right.
and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Ham came the progenitor, meaning the father of the dark races. It's going to tell you what nations he became the father of. Read on.
Not the Negro.
Not the what?
Not the Negroes.
So, brother, let me ask you something. The East Indian with the red dot on his forehead, he's the same complexion as you and us, right? Why they don't call each other Africans?
East Indians. I can't answer that question.
But they got dark skin just like us, brother. Why they don't call themselves black?
And they don't call, because they don't want that stigmatism of black.
Okay, brother. So the point is, the Lord said that just because you got dark skin, don't mean that you black,
Same people.
or African American, or don't mean that you the same people.
Chinese and
Right?
Chinese
Yeah,
and Japanese.
yeah, the Chinese and Japanese, they got different fathers, right? So when you say that we sold ourselves and put ourselves in slavery, that's misinformation.
I can't agree with you. Not to say that I'm giving you facts that I know were given to me from folks from the land.
So the folks that were from that landmass, right? Did they tell you who their forefathers were?
Oh, they know all of theirs. See, that's the thing about them. Like, they know their heritage. They know their background. They know their understanding, their lineage.
Now, why you don't know yours?
Because we're here.
Okay.
We here. We were lost with it. It's not. We were disconnected from it intentionally.
So what is your history their history?
No,
Okay, brother. So why are you saying
because you were speaking of this. I'm speaking because you spoke saying that they didn't, and I'm saying they did. I'm saying they did.
They did
Now,
what? I'm lost.
As far as slavery, we're talking about
Symbols.
the slavery piece, right? So I'm okay with that, in the sense of you got your understanding, I have my understanding. Now, I got mine from factual information. What I'm just saying to you is, it just is what it is.
Is the Bible
If
facts, brother?
yes,
All right, so
I ride with the Bible.
So let me read you one
I ride.
verse.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right,
I ride with the Bible.
Okay.
Right? And in the interpretation you're giving me the different lineages from Ham and all that you were just explaining, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So only thing I'm saying to you is, in that piece, that's the only thing that you said thus far that I have to disagree with to a portion.
All right, Exodus 11
So
and 7.
outside of the rest, you keep going. Now I told you I gotta get ready to eat, so you better hurry up now.
11 and 7.
All right, brother.
Listen, I know God just like you know God. Every morning, that's me.
All right, brother.
I'm on
watch
it.
this.
So
All
you there's nothing new to me. I'm just trying to get you. I like what y'all doing, but just understand.
All right, so who the Israelites, brother?
The black people.
Now,
You just said it.
so-called black.
Yeah, you just said it.
The so-called black Hispanic
Right.
and Native Americans.
Right.
Those are the Israelites. All right, so watch this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. For against any of the children of Israel
But against any of the children of Israel, read,
shall not a dog move his tongue
read on,
against man or beast,
read on,
that ye may know
that you may know, read on.
how that the Lord doth put a difference.
He put a what?
Put a difference
Between what?
between the Egyptian and Israel.
Brother, it's a difference between Africans and Israelites. Just because you got dark skin, brother, don't mean you're the same people. We didn't sell ourselves, brother. They know their history because they know who they are. You don't know yours because you an Israelite and it was prophesied that you would be destroyed for a lack of knowledge for not keeping the commandments. So when you say that we sold ourselves, that's misinformation. Just because we got dark skin, it's not the same thing.
I'll take that.
Even Africans lied to us.
And him,
That's
I'll
right.
take that.
him, he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negro.
Ham is the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. Because everybody, these scholars, these top people of this world, they know who you are,
That's
brother.
right.
Right, read on.
But the Egyptians,
But the who?
but the Egyptians,
Read on.
Ethiopians,
Ethiopians.
Libyans,
Why don't Ethiopians call themselves Africans?
They don't.
They don't call themselves Africans
None of them call
because
themselves
they know that
Africans.
the word Africa comes from Leo Scipios Africanus, a man that conquered that land during the Second Punic War. So white men, they don't associate themselves with these names because they know their forefathers. Just like those people that you named, you said they know their history. So therefore, y'all ain't the same people,
Oh, correct.
right? Read on.
We don't have that.
and Canaanites.
And the Canaanites,
That's it.
and that's it.
There was a lot of nations
So,
in Canaan.
Well, listen, I appreciate it. For sure.
brother, we not African,
No,
brother.
okay.
We not having
You didn't hear me say I am.
I'm just.
You don't remember my answer. You don't remember my answer.
So now, what's your nationality?
I am.
You ain't read
Come on, brother. Let's go, brother.
You read 68.
Hold on.
You read 68.
All right, we're gonna get one more verse for you before you go,
One
brother.
more. One more
We got
Bible
to.
We gotta read one more verse before you go, brother.
One more
Right,
Bible
the-
verse.
whatever you're doing is gonna be waiting for you.
No,
right?
it ain't.
Go
No,
verse
it ain't.
68.
Deuteronomy
Verse 68.
68.
Verse 68. Verse 68.
Deuteronomy 28.
Now, remember, this is a punishment that will happen to the Israelites for not keeping what?
That's
right.
Initially, but it was just I was getting mixed up. But
That's right. So we're gonna clear it
Look
up.
at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Now this is a curse that will happen to them for not keeping the commandments. Let's see if this happened to your people. Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Now
again.
remember, they left out of Egypt. He parted the Red Sea. Right? Egypt is a place where you don't want to go because that was a punishment for them. So for Moses to have to go into Egypt, they was in a condition. So we're gonna show you what Egypt means in the Bible. Bring it up.
The book of Egypt, the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Come on, bring it up.
I am the Lord thy God,
Read.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Out of what?
out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
Another word for bondage is slavery, right? So let's see what God said.
Back to 68.
This the last one, brother.
Very
Yeah, this the last one, brother.
In that
Read.
way, I ain't walking away disrespectful.
That's all praise, all
And
praise.
verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt is what, brother? We just said it.
Bondage.
Bondage. How does your people get over here? What part of transportation?
Ship.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How we gonna get over here?
With ships.
How the Israelites gonna go into Egypt again?
With ships.
Read on.
By the way, whereof I spec unto thee,
Read.
thou shalt see it no more again.
Not gonna see your homeland again. Read on.
And there
Then when you get off of those slave ships,
you shall be sold unto your enemies.
unto who?
Your
Unto
enemies.
your enemies. Read on.
For bondmen,
Slave man,
bondwomen,
slave woman.
and no man shall buy you.
Nobody's gonna tell you that you're an Israelite. Redeem your people. Get them out of captivity. That's why those Africans didn't come over here to save them. Because y'all ain't the same
They ain't
people.
fighting
No,
for
no
us.
doubt.
Because they ain't our people. We
Did that happen?
Yeah.
So who went into slavery on slave ships?
That was us.
So who are we?
Now, what's your name?
That's right.
That's right. Hey!
All right, that's right, brother.
All right. He got it for himself. That's good.
That's Jake Wall right there.
That's Jake.
Hey, I'm Israelite now.
Yeah, right.
I'm Israelite, baby.
Man, Jake got that.
I'm Israelite, baby.
They crazy, man.